Hi, I'm Bruce Howell. I'm the Accessibility Services Manager for the Carroll Center for the Blind in Newton. And we've been working with Harvard Pilgrim for the past year and a half, and we were brought in as a consultant for the website redesign and build to ensure that accessibility was given proper consideration throughout the project. So when we first looked at the original Harvard Pilgrim site, there were some accessibility barriers that we discovered on it. Things like links that weren't labeled in a way that made their destination meaningful. We also found some graphics on there that didn't have any description with them, so that if I was using a screen reader to interact with the page, I couldn't tell what the picture was portraying. And then one of the other things that we noticed is because of the technique that was used to display some of the information being presented in tables, it was difficult sometimes to get at that information and understand what it was trying to convey to me. So it's always better to build accessibility in from the start of the design and development of a website than to try to add it in later. We were thrilled to be called in as a partner for Harvard Pilgrim to work with both the designers, Element Solutions, and then with MadPow also as the second partner in the process to address accessibility challenges right from the beginning so that they were constructed in ways that allowed the coding to interact better with assistive technologies. Things like using graphics correctly with descriptions so that they made sense. We helped them understand menu structure so that things that might only have been available using a mouse click were also available to people using assistive technologies like a screen reader. So the goal here, working with Harvard Pilgrim, was to create a website that would meet the Web Content Accessibility Guidelines 2.0 AA standards. These are the standards that federal government agencies are now required to achieve, and which we believe that all companies will eventually be required to achieve. The great thing about this is that it does ensure access to the content by people using all different types of assistive technologies, whether they're blind, low vision, have a hearing impairment, or any other kind of mobility challenge or cognitive learning or reading disability. The great thing about building accessibility into a website is that it benefits not only those that are disabled, but it creates a cleaner, more usable website for people without disabilities as well. So it is a consistent message for all of the Harvard Pilgrim customers. I think Harvard Pilgrim is really at the forefront of achieving accessibility and considering it to be an all-encompassing desire. I think there are other companies out there that are working towards this, but I think in the healthcare industry, health insurance industry, Harvard Pilgrim really has been at the forefront of this whole process. I hope that other companies attempt to achieve it as well, but right now I think you've created a website that's really markedly better than many of your competitors.